Sleeping Beauty. I just can't resist you.
Can you believe what Beth did before? I mean, the way she carried on. That bimbo. I mean, everybody saw what a fool she made of herself. Not to mention poor Philip. You know, I feel so sorry for Philip. She has really hurt him. Now, I think that we as Philip's friends, we should protect him. And
Shut up, Minnie. Shut up. I'm trying to concentrate on my game. I don't want to discuss it, right?
Concentrate on the game. I don't want to discuss it.
Those city folks want to drive me crazy.
Well, I don't know what more they could want. You've got every available man out there looking for that Sims character already.
And now that we found Sim's car, the Springfield DA and some of his friends going to helicopter in to show us how it's done.
Well, maybe they ought to give Magnum a call.
Okay, enough. They're scheduled to land in a clearing out there by the North Point Cove in 20 minutes. Move it. I told them you'd be waiting.
Oh, yes, sir. All right.
Incarnate. Thought I wouldn't get him.
No. I'm not ready for this.
I think you are.
I'm not ready for this.
I thought the way you kissed me back, you're ready.
No, don't let that ego get the best of you now, Nelson. Come on.
That's chemistry. Come on, you've heard of that, Doctor.
No. I'm tired. I'm lonely. I miss Lauren now that she's gone back to her family. Please, Nelson, no.
Hey, you're kidding yourself.
No. You are the one who's kidding himself. Look, it was absolutely natural for me to just react to a natural display of affection like that.
Well, did you really expect me to believe that? I don't. I care for you. From the way you kiss me, I think you care for me, too.
Yeah, I care for you. We're buddies. We're friends, right?
There's a lot more than friendship in that kiss.
No, I'm sorry. Look, I'm really sorry if I misled you, Kelly, but, these things happen. It was a mistake. That's all.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Nelson, no. Nelson, look, I could never, ever be romantically involved with you, okay?
Really? Well, you could have fooled me.
It would be a waste of my time. What do you know about life?
Well, obviously, a lot more than you think.
Yeah? Well, I think you're a spoiled little rich kid who's learned everything he's known from a book.
All right, hold it just a minute. What do you think you are, the Lone Ranger, huh? You think you're the only person who's had any hard knocks in life? Is that the excuse you're giving me?
Talk is cheap. Talk is real cheap, Nelson. Look, you don't understand, okay? You come from a loving family. Your father was a successful surgeon. Your godfather is Ed Bauer, for Christ's sake. You could not begin to understand the kind of life that I was raised in.
How would you know? How the hell would you know? What do you know about my life, Clara? I know all about yours. I know about your childhood. I know about the accident with your brother Sam. All right, it was tragic, all of it. But if you're ever going to have any kind of life for yourself, you have got to, sooner or later, put all that stuff behind you.
Never. No one, you or anyone else, will ever make me turn my back on Sam. Got it?
No one's asking you to turn your back on him. I am asking you to stop using him.
Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about.
As an excuse to stop living your own life. I do know what I'm talking about. All your life you've been using Sam. He's been your one fail-safe escape hatch from reality.
Shut up, Nelson. Shut up.
Think about it. Listen, if ever you didn't succeed at anything, it was because you had to think of Sam first, right? If ever anyone got too close to you or a situation got too nice, you weren't against using Sam as a weapon either. Where you've been using Sam. Now, come on. You drag out the past and you beat people who try to be nice to you over the head with it.
You know, you are really low. You are really low. I'm not listening to a word you're saying. Nothing.
Listen. All I'm saying is live. Here and now.
You know, you think it's real easy all this dime store psychology, don't you?
No, it's hard. It's hard as hell. Listen, you have been hurt so many times, you're afraid to feel anything.
What am I doing? I'm letting this kid who's had a failed marriage tell me how to live my life. He thinks he knows about the real world. God.
Okay. Yeah, all right. My marriage failed. Yeah, you're right. But you know, I took a chance. I took an emotional risk. I made a commitment to someone.
Yeah, well, I made a commitment too, my brother Sam.
That is not a commitment. That is a life sentence. Listen to me. Because of one sad, awful moment over which you had absolutely no control, you're throwing away all your plans for future happiness.
Happiness? Like the happiness you have with your wife?
What the hell are we doing?
I don't know. You started it. You kissed me.
Yeah, that's right. I started it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think I may be falling in love with you.
Don't you dare fall in love with me!
What are you doing? What am I doing? You want to know what I'm doing, right? I refuse to let you get to me. I refuse to let you do this. I'm going to take a very long, very cold shower. Come here.
Tony.
Oh, what?
It was Mommy. It was my mommy.
Okay. Hey, it's okay. It's all right. You hear me? Hey. I love you. And I'm here. Okay?
Your father.
What about him?
I know what happened to him.
Don't say it, Mindy.
What? I was just going to tell you how good you are at this machine.
I own the all-time point total on this machine. I own this baby.
Oh, yeah? waste your time like this? You know, you could be in the library getting 3 weeks ahead on your homework.
There's lots of things about me that would surprise you, and this is not a waste of time.
Oh, is that so? Oh, what? Is this extra credit? Or no, this is for the varsity video squad.
Ha, ha, ha. While you watch, fair wench, I, Frederick the Wonderful, while laying waste to any and all future players' egos, will be racking up 2 million points. And also acquiring the necessary hand-eye coordination to be a successful surgeon.
I thought so. I knew you couldn't have any fun with some kind of self-improvement in mind.
Well, well, well. And this must be your lucky day, little lady. I have ways of improving yourself. You have lots of fun, too. You don't need batteries, either.
That's cute.
Why, thanks. Hey, you into bikes? I have one. I mean, if you ever get the urge, I'd love to give you a ride.
Fred, down. This one's harmless.
Big man. Don't bet on it. Time's up, Preppy.
Yeah, sorry, I still got 500,000 points to go on this.
Some other time. This game's reserved for me and my pals.
Maybe you don't understand English too good, my friend. Mr. Lujack said, beat it.
The first come, first serve. Just get on my face.
Lujack, don't wait for nobody, okay? You understand?
You bother me, get lost.
Get lost!
Yo, nobody talks like that to Lujack.
I'm giving you a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, guys, you know what? I wouldn't hassle the champ here. I mean, he's on his way to a new record.
The only champ around here is me, baby cakes. I can make this machine sit up and do tricks.
You want to bet?
Oh, you gotta be kidding. That wimp in the penny loafers beat me. He wouldn't stand a chance.
Look, you either put up or shut up.
Oh, I think the little lady's serious. Your friend says that you think you're pretty good on my machine here.
Your machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty good on your machine.
Good enough to go head up with me?
What for?
What for?
Uh-huh.
For money. That's what for.
No, thanks. Come on.
What's the matter, Preppy? Chicken?
Did you say chicken?
Yeah.
This is Rick Bauer. He holds the all-time point champion on this machine, I want you to know.
The all-time point champion. Or all-time champion chicken.
Wouldn't be fair.
Oh, he's afraid of losing his milk money. Wow, I was sure looking forward to playing the all-time chump, too. Oh, I mean champ.
Oh, looky here. I've got $20 that says you can't come within 100,000 points of my champion here.
You really don't have to do this, Mindy.
You're on, baby cakes. You're not going to disappoint the little lady, are you, chump? I mean champ.
All right. I really didn't want to do this. I'm not proving myself in competitions, but I warned you fairly, didn't I?
Match the lady.
Well, I got the 5.
It's got 3 and some change, man.
I got to do everything myself?
Oh, there goes the milk money, huh, guys?
Hey, shut up, Whip, and let's play. 100,000 points, you're on.
200,000 points.
Ooh.
So, who's going to hold the stakes? Your manager? Hey, nerd. Yeah, you. Come here.
Everything's gonna be okay, all right? You just hold on to the money and don't worry about a thing.
Yeah, don't worry. You're not going to hold on to that very long, I'll tell you.
I think we're making a big mistake, Mindy. A big mistake.
We are not, you old poop. Would you just get over there and go for it?
Yeah, you preppy poop. Give it your best shot.
Give me some room. Give me some room.
Quint, I think we should use the chopper to search the lake. What do you think?
That's fine with me, Ross. How's the search going?
Well, I've got 9 men out there right now. Mr. Willis, the real estate man, he turned up something just before you landed, may lead us right to this Sims guy.
Yeah? What is it?
Well, I had Willis go through his books, and he came across something. A registration of a cabin in the name of E.S. Sims. How about that?
You mean to tell me that Eli Sims has had a house down here all this time, and you didn't pick up on it?
Easy there, Mr. Mahler. The place is just a little shack. It's been abandoned for 20 years or more.
Yeah, we was raised in these parts, and we don't ever remember seeing any owner or nothing.
All right. Where is this cabin located?
Well, interesting thing. It's not too far from where we found all those cars.
All right, let's go.
I'm right behind you, Ross.
You ladies best stay here where you'll be safe.
No, I'm going with him.
Nola, I think it would be best if you stayed here with the deputy. At this point, Sims is more dangerous than ever.
But if Tony is in that cabin, I'm going with you.
No, you're not. Now, you're going to stay here with your mother and Trish.
Quentin,
Think about the baby. He's right. It'll be all right. We'll be fine. You all get going.
Okay, all right. Chief,
What is it, Loomis?
Barney just called from the South Shore. He spotted something.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
For the love of Mike, what did he see?
A rowboat.
A rowboat?
Yeah.
A rowboat, Loomis? Maybe there was somebody fishing trying to stretch out the season.
That's what Barney thought.
What the hell is it, Loomis?
Well, he says he saw some kind of fight, and then the boat tipped over.
Well, what happened then?
Well, Barney says he thought he saw at least one person pop to the surface, but the sun was so low on the water, well, he couldn't be sure.
Okay, Loomis, you take my car, pick up Barney, see what you can find out. Meanwhile, I'll use the van to take these men out to the shack.
All right.
I hope that van is big enough for all of us.
No. We agreed that you're not going
That was
anyplace.
before the phone call.
Honey, I don't know.
Mother, we've been in this thing since the beginning. I have no intention of missing the end.
Dad? You've been here all these years. God. I'm sorry. I thought... you left. You know? No.
Oh, Tony, no.
You killed it. Really buried it like a dog. I didn't give it the consideration you give a dog.
$2,010 points. Broke my own record.
Oh.
He was lucky. Correction. Skillful. Don't you see how skillful, wise guy? 2 out of 3. No.
Yo, the man said 2 out of 3.
I said no. You could never do it again, Preppy.
Oh, yes, he could. He just won. He proved it.
One game doesn't prove anything.
Oh, yes, he does. I won. Pay up.
Baby Cake's here. Won't see her money until you go 2 out of 3.
Yes, she will. The bet was for 1 game. You lost, you pay up.
Pay up.
Out with it.
Hey, give it up. Here. Give it free.
No way you're gonna have this money on a rigged game. It wasn't rigged.
It wasn't rigged. Rick won fair and square.
To beat me, this guy's gotta be a ringer. He's probably one of them, a computer whiz kids.
He's not a whiz kid. He is a pre-med. Now you pay up.
Come on, Minnie, the money's not worth. Let's just...
No.
Let's go. Now you're getting the message, Preppy. Don't do it, Fred. Don't do it.
All right, King Kong, let my friend down real easy. You know what I mean?
Fred, just put him down. It's not worth it, okay? Just put him down.
An old little punk is gonna threaten me. You even scratch me, and I'll snap his neck. And you're next.
Nice going, Lujack.
2 out of 3?
No, forget it.
Let's go.
No. You welch in the first bet. Forget it.
So, what now?
Well, first off, why don't we just change the name of your social club?
What's wrong with it?
The Galahads? Come on. Get off it. It just doesn't cut it, does it?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
The way I always remembered that Galahad was the purest knight of them all, a defender of women. I just can't picture a Galahad getting ticked off because he lost a video game and taking the money from the little princess here just because he wants to feel like a big man.
Be fair or be square, huh?
That's exactly where I always thought it was going to be, and so did she.
Okay, Preppy. I get the point. Give Baby Cakes the cash.
Come on, Lujack, we can take him, man.
I said give it to her. I'll tear your lungs out.
Yeah, sure, Lujack. Anything you say, huh?
Put the blade away, Trimmer.
Check.
My offer still goes. You would look great on the back of my bike. Okay, Galahads, hit it. Bauer, right?
Right.
Rick Bauer?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna remember that name. You haven't heard the last of Lujack. We're gonna have a rematch whether you want one or not.
Anytime.
Princess, Galahad's coming back for you.
You were wonderful! You were terrific! Oh, sensational!
You're all right, kid. You're all right, Fred.
Well, I didn't think you had this in you. My
Next time you want to start a war, count me out, all right? You're gonna have to find me a new circle of friends.
It's clear.
Somebody was here. Recently, too.
Must be Sims.
Hello. This definitely belongs to Eli Sims.
That's Annabelle. That's Annabelle when she was a little girl. Eli showed me this picture, Ross. Only the woman wasn't in it.
Wait a minute.
Could this be Annabelle's mother?
Well, yes, it must be her.
Tony!
Wait a minute.
You're gonna need that.
Annabelle. Annabelle, you're right. Sit down. Ross, there's soaking wet. I'm gonna go get some firewood.
You're hurt, Ron. Tony, you said nobody was hurt in the explosion.
Annabelle, it's just torn ligaments. I'm going to be fine, all right?
Mom was so terrible.
Yeah, we were also worried about you.
Listen, I didn't know about the bomb. I didn't know anything. I just walked out.
No, that's all right. Nobody was hurt. Well,
All right, everybody be quiet. Are you two really all right?
Yeah, we're kind of shaken up, but we're okay.
All right, could you answer a few questions?
Yeah,
Ross,
let's get this over with. Come on.
Annabelle, did you see Eli?
Yeah, we saw him.
He followed me to the clearing.
Where's Eli now?
I think he must have drowned.
He took Annabelle out into the middle of the lake and tried to kill her.
Could anybody do that to their own child?
Well, I don't think that he recognized me. He seemed to think that I was Annie, the woman that Henry Chamberlain talked about, the one in the picture, the woman who drowned in the lake.
Annabelle, why did you agree to go out with him on that lake?
Because he told me that he would tell me about Annie.
And she was your mother, wasn't she?
Annabelle, what did Eli tell you?
Well, he didn't tell me much of anything because once I got out there, I started to remember things.
Listen, it's okay. You don't have to do this.
No,
now.
I want
do it
you
later.
to know. It's all right. I was on the lake with my father the day that my mother drowned.
Did you see your mother that afternoon?
Yes, I tried to save her. I tried to hold on to her, but I was too little and my fingers were slipping.
Well, that must have happened right after Henry and the others went back to camp.
Hey, don't you see? That memory's the one that you've been holding back on all these years. That's what caused your blackouts.
I know. It all came back to me in the boat.
When your father tried to kill you?
Not me. Annie.
One of my men said there was a struggle in the boat on the lake.
Tony came to my rescue, but the boat capsized.
Yeah, Annabelle doesn't swim so good, so I made it over to her and got us both to shore as quick as I could.
What happened to Sims?
We didn't see him after the boat went down.
Chief, you better see to this right away.
Yeah. I'll get on the radio in the van, get the state police out here. They'll have to drag the lake.
Annabelle, come on over here. We got a fire started. Come on.
Ross, come here, there's something else.
What?
Before Eli fell into the water, I heard a shot. It was a rifle shot. I don't know, was that you or the police?
No, do you think that shot was meant for Eli?
I don't know.
Tony, for now, we're going to keep this just between us, because once the body's found in the corner, we'll perform an autopsy. If someone did shoot Eli Sims, we'll deal with it then.
Clever man, Mr. Sims. But you made one big mistake when you decided to take on the Lewises. No one. Nobody hurts my babies. Not while that daddy is still around.
Why did he wait all these years?
Because he didn't know who those men on the fishing trip were.
Or where they were, or how to track them down.
Unfortunately, all that changed when Eli came to Springfield and saw the photograph hanging at company.
But Annabelle, what about this woman, the woman that you thought was your mother?
That was Janet. I loved her very much.
So this Janet probably never knew anything about all this. Then after she died, Eli must have come to Springfield because of you, and then he saw the picture hanging in company, and it must have triggered all the memories.
He figured out the identities of all the men and methodically set out after them.
That's why I feel so guilty. He found out who Bill Bauer was from me. Then all of a sudden he decided he had to go to Great Lakes Naval Station when Annabelle was in Chicago.
So in Chicago, he arranged for Bill Bauer to catch a glimpse of Annabelle in the hotel lobby.
Yeah.
Oh, that poor man. No wonder he started drinking again.
So Bill Bauer was drunk, and it was easy for Eli to get him into the hotel room and push him out the window.
Nola never did accept the fact that Bill Bauer's death was called a suicide.
It's a good thing, too. Actually, it was Nola who got me started on this investigation.
But what about my father? Did Eli say anything about my father?
He said that H.B. got away. I guess he tried to kill him.
Trish, I have a feeling that H.B. is going to come out of this just fine.
But what about Tom? Doesn't anybody know what happened to Tom?
Did you have a good shower?
Yep.
Still mad at me?
What? Mad? Me? At you? No. I have a thing for cold showers. Also for people who call me a spoiled little rich kid, particularly when they know nothing about what my life has been like. You don't know what I think. You don't know how I feel because you never take the time to ask. All you're interested in is yourself.
Gilly, Look, I'm really sorry that I hurt your feeling. I really am, but you just took me by surprise, you know?
Yeah, well, don't worry. It'll never happen again. I mean, from now on, our relationship is strictly business.
Does it have to be?
What? Does it have to be what?
Well, I've been thinking about some things you've said.
You've been thinking?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You were cruel. You really were. But you were right. I do use my background as a weapon. I never quite looked at it that way before, but it's true.
Well, you have had kind of a rough time of it.
It's no reason for me to cut myself off from my emotions, is it?
What? No, I mean, no, it isn't.
I've been thinking about something else.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
A kiss.
And?
I was ready. And how I was feeling was a lot more than friendship.
Yeah? Ramsey. You truly are an amazing woman.
Yeah, you're pretty amazing yourself.
Ma? I found out what happened to Dad.
Is he alive? Tony, when I found this lighter, I told you I had the feeling he was close by, that he was going to come back to me. Was I right?
That lighter, I remember that. It was the toy that he brought with him. The shiny toy. It was right here. It was right here in this very cabin. It was just a few days after my mother died. And my father was holding me and rocking me right here in the dark.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Daddy's gonna buy you a mockingbird. If that mockingbird don't sing. Daddy's gonna buy you a diamond ring.
Who's there?
Mr. Sims, you don't know me. My name's Reardon. Tom Reardon.
Yeah, what do you want?
I'd like to talk to you if you have a minute.
Why? Why?
It's personal. Mind if I come in?
You're one of them.
That's her little girl, isn't it?
Yes.
I didn't know it looks just like her.
Don't mention her name. Now what? Just what do you want?
I came by to pay my respects and to see if there was anything I could do.
Well, it's a little late for that.
Mr. Sims, I'm sorry. None of us knew she was married. She didn't do anything wrong.
That's a lie.
No, sir, I'm afraid it's the truth. Yeah, she was wild. She liked to play. She liked to laugh. She never did anything to be ashamed of.
Not in front of this child, do you hear me?
All right, but it's true. You'll just have to believe that.
You like that? It's pretty, isn't it?
It's just like my little Nola. They, like anything shiny at that age.
You want to talk to me? You want to pay your respects?
Yeah, that's why I came by.
There's a boat down in the clearing. You just wait for me there and we'll talk.
All right. Say, would you hold that for me? I'll be back in a little while. You take care of that, okay? The clearing.
I'm gonna go out for a little while, but I'll be back soon. I want you to stay here. What I have to do will not take much time. I love you, Annabelle.
My father killed him that day.
We found the grave, Ma. It's in the clearing.
Oh, my God! Oh,
It's over. It's finally over. Tony, we can't leave him here. We have to take him home. I won't allow.
Of course we can.
We'll get Father Fitzpatrick to have him moved into the family plot in Springfield, okay?
After all these years, now I know.
Mom, Dad never left us.
No, he was a good man, hon. He loved me.
He loved all of us, Mom.
I called the pilot. The helicopter's waiting to fly us back to Springfield.
Thanks.
I think we better get on going. There's gonna be a lot to do when we get home.
Okay.
You two coming?
No, go ahead. We'll catch up. We have to do something.
You know, we have to keep one thing straight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's that?
Well, we have to keep all this in its proper perspective, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ramsey, what are you talking about?
I mean, after all, we are doctors. So, no matter how we feel about each other, we always must let our careers take precedence. Ah!
You are out of your mind.
Nelson, what did I say? What's wrong?
Look, if you have to ask, I couldn't possibly explain it to you.
Where are you going?
Out!
Ah! Why?
Listen. Consider it for your own protection. If I stay in this apartment for 30 more seconds, I'm going to strangle you with my poor little rich kid hands.